Good afternoon, this is your Mayor on one of the other High Street Hero interviews. This time I'm delighted to introduce John from the Wine Boutique. As John will know, I'm a sort of regular on a Friday or Saturday evening. Fantastic place outside, they've got the facilities there. John, welcome to one of these informal chats.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Now, John, I know you've had to change in terms of shutting down, but in a nutshell, how have you been adapting your business?
The Wine Boutique was technically legally allowed to stay open, but because the drinking in wouldn't have been allowed, it would not have been economic to do that. So we took the decision early on to close it.
Yeah.
And took advantage of the financial assistance that is available to us.
Yeah.
But what we also did at exactly the same time is we kind of polished off the website associated with it and relaunched it with home delivery on your doorstep for orders. And because of the strong following and support we get in Felixstowe, Felixstowe was the place where most of these orders have come from.
And going forward, do you think, is that going to be a part of the positive coming out of this, if there is one, that you might increase your online? And have you had new customers?
Yes, we have. We've had a lot of new customers, and whether they were aware of the Wine Boutique before or perhaps they worked at the port and didn't come into the town, I don't know. But yes, we've seen a lot of activity from new customers, and I imagine that once they're permitted, they will come into the premises sometimes as well.
And of course, you know, people like myself who are an absolute lover of the Wine Boutique, are you going to have an opening? Are you going to reopen at some point?
We thought we would, Mark, and we thought we might try and persuade some local dignitary to perhaps give us a hand with that.
Do you fancy the mayor coming, or want somebody more?
Well, you know, yes, absolutely. I was going to say something rude, but I'm not going to. Absolutely, we would love you to be there,
This is
Mark.
going out line.
Glass in hand.
Yeah.
So
because you've got the outside, haven't you? And how do you hope you're going to manage? Because it's a lovely, small, intimate.
It is. Well, it's doubled. Actually, I didn't tell you it's doubled. We've had agreement to double it, and we're going to spread out on the street out the front as well, fronters yard.
Excellent.
And we are going to pre-sell spaces there with very carefully measured distances between groups.
Yeah.
And there's going to be no walk-ins. There's going to be no drinking inside.
You're right.
The capacity at the moment is looking like about 50, 60 people.
Which is good.
If it's not raining.
Of course.
And we have a contingency for that.
Yeah, you're gonna pre-book that. There is the thing that actually, if you turn up and the weather's bad, well, that's the British weather.
It is, and what we're doing is we're outsourcing the risk to the customer. But what we are saying is that if you book and pay online, which we're asking you to do, and for some reason you can't come or the weather's terrible, come in on the day and have takeaway to that value.
Oh, I do.
So you're not going to lose any money, but it's just the people who don't show up are going to make it difficult for us.
Quite
so
right. Quite right.
Well, they're going to make a donation.
Look, John, I'll put in the diary then the 4th of July.
Well, that's what Boris has told us, but it's not a promise.
There we go then.
We'll see. Stand by.
All right, matey. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Mark.
Cheers, John. Cheers.